Hello everyone. In a shocking reveal, French portal Mediapart has said that the company which produces Rafale, paid at least 7.5 million euros or 643 crores to middleman Sushen Gupta between the period 2007 and 2012 through overbilled IT contracts with a shell company to secure the Rafale deal. It also says that despite the existence of related papers since October 2018, the Central Bureau of Investigation, which is CBI, has not yet taken up a probe. In a three-part investigative series, in April, Mediapart had also said that Rs 85 lakhs was paid to Defence Solution, one of Sushen Gupta's family's Indian companies, for the production of 50 replica models of the Rafale jet. But French authorities were not shown any proof that they were actually made. All this was interestingly happening between 2007 and 2012, which was a period when Congress-led UPA government was ruling India. So let's touch upon one by one the issues here. Before we begin, we must tell you that India's internal and external enemies and Rafale's competitors who want Rafale's production line to go dry are the people who benefit if Rafale fighter jets are not delivered on time to India. By October 2021, we had received 29 Rafales and the final delivery of 36 Rafales should be done before January 2022. So the first question, why did CBI not take any action against Sushen Gupta and Rafale case? According to reports, the alleged payoffs received by Sushen Gupta to facilitate the Rafale deal during UPA regime has been corroborated by those in investigative agencies, who also claim that a probe is pending as the ongoing investigation against the middleman is restricted to Augusta Westland bribery case, and a separate FIR needs to be registered in the Rafale payoffs, and that will cover Sushen Gupta and his benefactors. So who is Sushen Gupta? Sushen Gupta was a very influential middleman during the UPA era. In 2019, he was arrested in Augusta Westland VVIP chopper deal case, which was worth rupees 3,600 crores, and it took place during the UPA government's era. So while the French Mediapart has mentioned Sushen Gupta's involvement in Rafale deal, in March 2019, the Enforcement Directorate or the ED arrested him in Augusta Westland case based on the disclosures made by Rajiv Saxena, who was deported from United Arab Emirates. If you remember, we had posted a video on how Rajiv Saxena was picked up in our video Secrets of Raw. Saxena had disclosed that interstellar technology was controlled by Sushen Gupta. The funds were transferred by him to other entities in different countries, and the Enforcement Directorate later proved that Sushen Gupta was instrumental in routing commissions via Mauritius-based shell company Interstellar Technologies Limited. So by now we know Sushen Gupta's involvement in the 2010 Augusta Westland case and in Rafale deal between 2007 and 2012. So what is Congress's rule here? Rahul Gandhi has forever been claiming that there has been a Rafale scam. Seems he's right. After all, the UPA government's involvement is getting more and more clear with Mediapart's recent report. Before the 2019 general elections, Congress tried tooth and nail to dig a scam out of the Rafale deal. The party deployed its cronies in the left liberal media establishment to create a story out of thin air and tarnish the image of Modi government. The party wanted to create a Rafale scam just like the Bofors scam, which costed Rajiv Gandhi the 1989 general elections. But things went kaput when it was how people involved in Augusta Westland case were also involved in the Rafale scam. According to an Italian court judgment, Sonia Gandhi's trusted aide and the AICC General Secretary Oscar Fernandez, Sonia Gandhi, Manmohan Singh, they were all involved in taking a commission of 15 to 16 million euros. In the same case, Kristen Michel was extradited to India from UAE and the case is still being investigated. So the final question, was there a scam during the BJP government? Nothing so far proved that the SAW bribed the Modi government, which had cut down the initial deal of 120 Rafales to 36 Rafale during the period when Manohar Parrikar was the Minister of Defence. The final deal was government to government, leaving no scope for middlemen like Sushen Gupta to get involved. In July this year, NGO named Sherpa had filed a case saying there was a scam in the Rafale deal, but their claim was hilarious. In January 2016, at the time of negotiations, Reliance had financed a film co-produced by Julie Gayet, partner of Francois Hollande, president of France back then. Sherpa believes this could constitute to influence peddling, funny as it sounds. Also, internal audit found no issues with the deal. Ex-President Hollande had cleared there was no conflict of interest as France had no say in who the Sol's Indian partner was. So that claim by NGO fell flat on its nose, and we all know how notorious NGOs can be. Another thing to be noted is Rafale has many competitors and India is a huge defense market. Who funds such NGOs to make such fake claims needs a separate investigation.